Hello guys, hope you all are doing great and you have done the practice of part 1. If you have not done the practice of part 1 yet, I recommend you to go through part 1 and do the practice as much as you can. The practice is the thing which will make you perfect web developer, otherwise there is no chance to become a web developer without practice. No matter how much you read and watch the videos, practice doing code by your hands is very important. Alright. In last lecture, we covered creating first HTML page, saving an HTML file, checking your file in web browser, and how to open your HTML file in code editor again, understanding HTML code like HTML starts with HTML, finishes with HTML, body tags, head tags, title, heading tags, okay, heading tags, body tag, uh, comments in HTML, paragraph, and using bold, italic, underline in HTML, horizontal ruler in HTML, pre in HTML, order list in HTML. Yeah, this is an order list, and this is its child order list. It's it's an HTML tag OL, and its type is its attribute. Unordered list, can see. Please check this post and read if you want. Definition list, HTML special characters, and more special characters you can find on this page. Here, HTML attributes, as told you before, in OL type is an attribute, in A href is an attribute, in image source is an attribute, div class is an attribute. Difference between HTML tags and attributes, this is paragraph tag and this is attribute. I hope that's clear from previous lecture. We are ready for our next lecture today. So today we are going to cover relative links, absolute links, and the links in same pages. uh, let's begin. It's going to be part 2. So first of all, we have to create our folder for part 2 here. Remember to name the files. As I told you before in previous lecture, all letters should be small. All letters should be small. To name the file, all small letters. No space between words or letters. You can do over services.html or over dash services.html, and yes, you can use underscore also, but you cannot use space. Wrong. This is wrong. Wrong file name in HTML. No matter the file name is for HTML, or file name is for PHP, file name is for JavaScript, file name is for CSS, or the file name is for image, you have to use these name. You have to follow these instructions. No space, small letters. That's it. And only in special characters you can only use underscore and dash. No other special characters, like you cannot use this in the file name. You cannot use this in the, you can use this, but it's for you cannot use these things. All right, let's start our today's lecture, the part 2, because the introduction is getting lengthy. First of all, we are going to cover the relative names. So relative links. Okay, so let's create an HTML file. HTML starts, HTML ends. See the way I start the HTML tag and how I finish. You also have to follow this way, because when the code is very lengthy, then you don't know which tag you started and where you have to finish it. So when you start a tag, finish it immediately. then make space between and do other code inside like this. Had started, had finishing immediately. No to wait, then go inside. Title, title finish. Linking in HTML. Body starts and ends. Let's save it. I am keeping the file name. Okay, let's view this file. HTML links. Now we are talking about relative links. What is the difference between relative and the absolute links? The relative links are actually the related to your website. Means if this file is linking some other file inside this folder, that will be a relative link. All right, that will be a relative link. So let's create here a simple file. Copy it, paste it here, and create here two more directories, two more files, one, two. Yeah, let's rename them. About us.html, contact us.html, and let's create a new folder, services, in which we can put some services. Service 1 and service 2. See, main page is always an index page. Index is the page which your web hosting will load by default. If someone is trying to load this folder, then index file will load automatically. If you don't understand that much, ignore it for now. Okay, index is our main file. Let's make some website in it. Index my relative links business. Okay, and let's create a navigation a as reference. Okay, about us page. First, we will link it to itself at index.html, a closed home page. This is heading for home page. Okay, this is a home page. See, it's h reference index.html, which means where this file is located in same folder index.html exists. That's why it's saying index.html without giving reference to anything else. Now contact us and about us. Similarly, contact us, about us, contact us. I am copy and pasting the things so the things can move as faster as can, and the video is not that lengthy for you, but as much as you can try to do this with your hands. All right, so you can do as much practice as of linking. This is a little confusing part of in HTML for the beginners. So I would recommend you to do this again and again unless you feel yourself uh, perfecting it. Alright. See, about us.html is in same folder where this index.html is. Alright. Similarly, contact us is in the same folder. Now if we open the home page, it will keep us. If we about us, see, it have taken us to about us page in the same folder. Alright. And if here, it have taken us to same page. So now these both now we have to link services. Mostly we make navigations in an order list. I did not give you an order list example above to not make the things confusing for you, but let's follow this example now. Two services, I think we have service 1 and service 2. And what's their location? Yeah, that's it. Their location is services directory. Let's tell it service directory. When you have to tell the directory, then you use slash services. Slash float means inside services something. Both files are there. So services inside services directory. What's there? Two files are there, service 1, service 2. Service 1.html, service 2.html. Yes, you have to tell the file type is HTML file because there are so many types of files in a directory always. So service 1, see, it went wrong because we do not have to give this slash in start because it knows where index exists, the folder exists there also. Service is there also. Service folder is there also. If we put slash, then it consider the beginning of the reference. Alright. So I think I fixed it. Yeah, mistakes happens. See, if this can happen with me, can happen with you also. So nothing to worry. Just keep practicing. Alright. Okay. Now now let's finish the navigation in about us page and contact us page first. Let's edit both of them. Okay. Contact us and about us. Well, same page can be copied there in both because all pages have same location. Of course, the content is different, but we are just having here navigations. That's why I copied whole page. We will change the headings. Contact page, save. Sorry, it's about page. About page, save, and in contact page and save. That's it. Means, see, if you are in about us.html, you have option to go back home. All right. If you are in home page, you have option to go on about page, and you have option to go on contact page, and from contact page you can go to service page also. But from service page, how you will get back? Let's edit the services pages now. And this is a little tricky because from services page, if you want to link home page or contact page or about page, you have to actually come a folder back, come one folder back. Understand? Till now you were entering in a directory. Now you have to exit from a directory to reach home page. So let's see what's the trick. First copy everything. Services, service one page. Okay, home is not in this directory, in which directory service dash one.html is, right? So dash one directory back. So when you have to reference one directory back, you use two dots and a slash, which means go one step back in directory. About it, us also is in a previous directory. Previous means back directory, and contact us also. But see, in this service one file, there is no directory which have name services. Do you see anything in here? Do you see anything services here? No. So you have to remove it, because service1.html is in same directory in which directory this link is. So service2.html is also in same directory in which directory this link is, right? I hope it's making sense, but I will save it in both of files and change the titles. Okay, let's start from home. Home, about us. Now see, relative links is the directory. Now with services we will enter in service types directory. Okay, and service 2, service 1, and to go back, see, directory is changing. See again, see that we went one step back. So this is the relative linking. This is the relative linking, means links are related to files in same folders or same website. This is the relative linking. So now we have to there's nothing much about to tell about the absolute links, but let's create something for it also. Absolute links. We need only one file for absolute links. So let's edit this. Well, absolute link is when you give full reference to the page. What is the full reference? Here is the service one.html. The full reference is like with my website. This is the full reference. HTML tutorial part 1, and this is the full reference, which tells protocol, website name, and where to go, the directory or the page name. This is an absolute link. Like you have to link with Google. Google does not Google is not inside your directory. Then how you can link it relatively? So you have to give a absolute link. This is an absolute link. Nothing much. See. Okay, see, now when we are clicking these links, while these links are taking us to other websites, Google also, then it's leaving our page. We are leaving our page. We don't want to do this. We want to user to stay on our page, but also visit this link. And in that case, we use uh, one we use target attribute in a reference, a anchors. Let's link to Facebook, and target is equal to underscore blank. Okay, blank means open a new tab and open this website in that tab. Don't open this page or website in same tab and close my website. You can do you can also use this target attribute with relative links. Okay, there is no restriction about it. See, your page is there, but you have opened a, okay, this is the, these are the absolute links. Okay, now it's our main file linking in HTML. Linking in HTML, let's all include links in it, like UL. Yeah, navigations comes in UL, that's why I'm using it. I don't think that is necessary. Let's not use it. Relative links, absolute links, relative links are here in relative links directory. When you specify only directory name and you do not tell which file inside, then it will always open the index file there. Okay, so we have index file, so we can ignore to mention, like when you are opening a website, you are never giving the file name which file to load. For example, if you load my website, you are not telling which file to load here, because server knows the default file is index.html or index.php. Alright, this is the why I'm not giving here file name. Even we don't need this slash. See now, relative links is saying relative, but it's relative links I have given it wrong. Okay, absolute links it worked, but as I am not on a server, I am just using my web my, so that's why Windows don't know how to handle this. Servers knows this. That's why it did not work. But you know that, you know why I did that. All right. Uh, what was the issue? Relative links. Okay. Now we have one thing left. Links inside the same page. I think this will be the links. This will would be enough for today. This will be enough for today, because I want you to do as much practice as you can of this, the links, absolute links and the relative links. Okay, linking in same page. Let's create some sections in our page. Mm, let's create sections in our page. Some sections. Let's take dummy text. Yes. Let's name them. What to name? Countries. Yes. Main heading. Let's keep it countries. Countries. H1. USA. Paragraph. This is USA section. Alright. UK, Australia, Japan, Japan, Australia, UK. Okay. Countries. See, let's see our page. Okay. Let's make some space between. Let's give a lot of line breaks. See, this is one line break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever. I'm just trying to make my page length this way. That's it. See, UK, Australia. These are the sections in our page. Let's put something below here also, and let's put something here also. Okay. See, the sections are on same page now. When here from a link you want to reach that specific section, you can make a navigation like this. H3 close, A H reference to USA, UK, Australia, Japan, Japan, Australia, UK. When you use hash symbol, that means you have to stay on same page. If there's something before hash, then it means in that page the section which is after hash. But if there's hash without anything before, then it means on same page USA. And what is USA? How HTML will know? We will give it an ID. ID is equal to USA. Alright, see, it has taken us to USA. Now from here we want to go top. So, AH reference, let's make it reference to top ID. Remember, ID cannot repeat in your one file of HTML. ID cannot repeat in your one file of HTML. ID is always unique. These small letters, you can use dash, underscore, but dash is not recommended in the ID also. And when clicking top, where to go? If I less, this is our top. No, this is ID equal to top. Alright, ID is equal to UK, ID is equal to Australia, ID is equal to JP. ID is equal to UK, and top link ID is equal to Australia, link ID is equal to JP. See, JP is not telling me what does it mean clearly, but I changed the ID so you don't consider that the ID is same what is the label inside. But label is a different thing. You can't say here anything. Alright, the ID, the references are different. Go to top, let's go to UK, go to top, let's go to Australia, go to top, and Japan, let's go to top. Okay, when you want to come on these links from a different file, let's copy the links. No, first we have to copy the file. Linking from different file. Edit it. See, these sections are not part of this page now because we are going to some other file. When you want to go to USA is not this ID is not in this page, and top is also not in this page. So what will we do? We will first tell in this file in same folder where this file is of course in the same folder index.html is index.html, and we can give here home URL also ax reference. If someone want to go back, go back. No, go back is not index.html. Go back is the linking from and I hope this is correct. Index.html you have to use from a different file because once reach on that file then tell which section in that file. Once we are telling to this anchor, first go to this file, then this section on that file. Everything should be defining clearly. Let's open it. Go back. It's on same page. Nowhere to go back. Okay. See, it went Australia. Let's go to Japan from this file. Yeah. See, file is changing here. Okay. Just notice. Yes, sir. See. UK. That's it. Okay, that's all for the linking. We have covered absolute links, relative links, and the links inside in the same file. I hope this will and please note this is very important that you do as much practice as you can of the linking because this is very confusing part of the web development, especially going inside the folders, coming back from the folders, entering in a folder, then exiting from the folder, right? Because in websites there are so many directories direct inside each other. So if you don't know how the links works, then you can't I think do the better. His post will be released also, so don't forget to check the post as well. So that's it for me. Thank you.